Greetings to all. I am K. Thangaranjitham from Government College of Engineering, Tirunelveli. I am handling basics of biomedical instrumentation subject through this video class. I already completed first unit. In that video, I am going to explain about second unit last topic, that is electromyogram. The second unit last topic we have electromyogram. We may expect this electromyogram may be asked in one 8 mark or 13 mark question. Electromyogram is the instrument for recording the electrical activity of muscles action potential. The electrical activity of the underlying muscles can be measured by placing surface electrodes on the skin. To record the action potential of individual motor unit, the needle electrode is inserted into the muscle. EMG indicates the amount of activity of the given muscles or a group of muscles. EMG waveform appears very much like a random noise signal. The amplitude of the EMG signals depends upon the type and placement of electrodes used and degree of muscular exertions. The surface electrode picks up many overlapping spikes and produce an average voltage from various muscles and motor units. The electromyogram signals range from 0.1 millivolt to 0.5 millivolt. The frequency components of the electromyogram signal vary from 20 kHz to 10 kHz and they are restricted to the frequency range of 20 Hz to 200 Hz for clinical purpose by using a low pass filter. The normal frequency is about 60 Hz. Slow speed strip chart recorders and the signals are displayed or CRO and photographic recordings are also made. This is about the basic information about electromyogram. Generally, electromyogram is used for recording the activity of muscles. Okay, so this is the basic information about electromyogram. Then this is the structure of nerve cell. The nerve activity also be picked up using electromyogram. The nerve cell we already studied in lower classes. We all familiar about axon, cyton and dendrites. So this is the basic information about nerve cell. Then how we are recording the muscle activity using EMG recording system setup is shown in figure. Here the electrode is placed inside the hand to know about the muscle activity. The electrode then picks up the muscular activity. Then the signal is given into the differential amplifier. Then from this differential amplifier the bioelectric signal will be amplified and further it will be given to tape recorder. In the tape recorder we can able to record the muscular activity from which we can able to view through speaker and storage oscilloscope, that is CRO arrangement. The upcoming slide. Here the electromyogram will be placed in two different places, that is in first, that is left hand side. The electrode will be placed in A and B, two places. Here the distance between the A and B point will be L1 and the time taken for to measure the muscular activity between A and B points will be T1. Similar to this, we are going to place the electrodes in C and D points. Here the C and D points, the distance between C and D will be L2 and the time taken to record the signal is T2, from which we can able to calculate the voltage V is equal to L1 minus L2 by T1 minus T2. Usually this voltage range may be 50 millivolt per second. Whenever the voltage range less than that is 50, that is less than 40 millivolts per second, it means some disorder in our nerve conduction, from which we can able to analyze for further treatment for our muscles. Okay, this is the simple method of measuring the muscular activity through EMG. Then The EMG waveform are shown in figure. Here the EMG waveform for different places will be represented in a pictorial manner, from which between two different places the length and time distance for particular interval the voltages are given. For first interval this voltage be 300 microvolt, second 500 microvolt, and further it will be goes on like this. For that particular interval, this is the standard value. Whenever our measured signal exceed this limit, some disorder occur in our nerve conduction, from which we can able to go for further treatment for our nerve. Okay, this is about the basic information about electromyogram, from which we can able to understand our nerve or muscular activity. This is the simplest method of measuring the muscular activity. Okay, so up to this we can completed second unit. So in second unit, first topic is first topic displayed in first video, that is frequency and voltage range of bioelectric signal, and also ECG, that is electrocardiogram. Then in second video we completed about electroencephalogram. Electroencephalogram used for the measurement of brain activity. In third topic is electromyogram. Electromyogram is used for picking up the activity of muscles or recording the activity of muscles action potential. Okay, so up to this we completed second unit. The important questions is, the first one is frequency and voltage range of bioelectric signal. Second one is electrocardiogram. Third one is electroencephalogram. Fourth one is electromyogram. These four are the most important questions we may expect in university questions, this university exam, these four questions. Okay, then we are in the next video we are entering into third unit. Thank you.